Hey, how's it? Happy Thursday morning. Cats and Kittens RKB here. Welcome in. Logan's here. Good morning, Logan, my friend. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Hope that your birthday went well for you. That's the last time we were on. It's good to have you in, brother. Hope that things are well for you. Wow. Guys, I gotta tell you, I did not know what kind of storm I was brewing in the college football community on Monday. On Monday, I got a little bit of a clippy camera thing going on here. Are you guys getting that too? Is the camera like? I know that the background is. I got to fix that, guys. I'm gonna unplug the. Can you? Yeah, you can hear me now, right? The camera is working. We're working on the camera, Logan. We're working on the camera. It might improve stream if the camera doesn't. Oh, there we go. I just made it worse. Okay, now it's worse. Can you hear me? Can you see me? It looks like you can see me. It sounds like you can hear me. That's good news. Logan, you said you got a job for your birthday. You'd mentioned that. Yeah, jump scare. Should have had the Five Nights at Freddy's sound as I reappeared on camera. You mentioned that on Monday, Logan, that you thought that you were going to get hired on to run the boards at the radio station. That's really cool, man. That's a really cool gig. That's a really cool gig. And it sounds like something that you can kind of, maybe I'm wrong, Logan, you could kind of multitask a little bit. Like you could kind of do it while you're doing other things. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. Guys, it's so good to have you here. I had no idea that a silly little recording of me sharing with Logan what I thought was probably the most OP play in college football was going to create so much, I wouldn't say controversy, but it got a lot of attention. It got a lot of attention. As of right now, sorry, guys, I've not checked the. Um, it's not really picked up on YouTube. It's not really picked up on YouTube. Um, but it currently has over 41,000 views on TikTok. Guys, that's not the kind of number that a little bitty, 217 follower on TikTok content creator usually gets. I will say, I would love it if you'd follow me on TikTok. If we got to 1,000 follows, we could go live on TikTok. Wouldn't that be nice? Um, yeah, and I was saving the Instagram. Yeah, no, Logan, it is. It appears to be one of the certainly for me, right? Um, so like 41,000 views on TikTok and on Instagram. You guys ready for this? Currently, we are at over 196,000 views on Instagram with more than 8,900 likes. Dude, I'm telling you what, I had no idea this thing was going to blow up. I had no idea. Now, I actually want to spend some time on stream today kind of responding to some of the comments in that video because I kind of want to make a response, okay? I feel like it would be really good when something blows up like this to respond to it, okay? I think there are some valid comments in there that we want to refer to today. So I'm going to use, and I appreciate everybody's patience, I'm going to use some of today's stream to try to frankly create the raw footage that could become a response, clip, okay? So we're going to do that. I've been kind of labbing this morning in practice. I think there are some valid things to share. We'll do that in a few minutes, okay? Logan, what you up to this morning? In fact, everybody in chat, we'd love to hear from you. If you're in this morning, have not said hello this morning, we'd love to hear you say hi and how it's going. We'd love to hear that from you. Guys, I got some sad news, and that sad news is 1 week from today. Guess who will not be live with you right now? this guy because this guy has to go back to work. His first day back, teacher school year, teacher work starts a week from today. That's insane. That is insane. Logan may be streaming later. I hope so, brother. I also want to let you guys know this won't be a lengthy stream today either. I've got some errands to run. Listen, stepdad life never ends. There's always things to do, and we'll get on that. We will get on that, guys. Um, so that's the plan. Before I get into labbing Rocket Toss a little bit, guys, I've gotten on this creative streaming idea streak lately. We looked at. I can't pull it up here because the scene's not active. But Monday morning we did almost like the talk show segment. That was so cool. I had so much fun doing that. I anticipate doing the next one of those on Monday morning next week. So that would be on the third. Does that sound right? The third. Monday, August 3rd. So, if you've got ideas for what you want to talk about on that the RKB rundown, let me know. Shoot me comments or put it in the chat. Find me on the Discord. Those things are. Logan says it's a top 50 reel on Instagram. So, did you actually search that, Logan? It's certainly getting the attention like it's top 50. And I guess I'm blessed. Oh, there goes the camera again. I'm just going to have to be really finicky with that thing, I guess. I guess I can't bump it. There we go. Don't move. Yeah, it's cool. I've just the cord that connects the camera is kind of finicky, and I bumped it with my toe. Weirdly enough. When you stopped, I was 15. Listen, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. I genuinely did not expect to get that kind of attention from that clip. I just thought I was going to turn something you and I had talked about, Logan, on Monday into just something to share with others, and frankly, it didn't like go off like that. It took some time. Weird. All right, so I'm just going to sit still. I'm not going to move anything, and we'll get on with it. I did not expect to get that kind of attention, but I'm super thankful for it. And I want to see if we can leverage this attention into growth here on Twitch. Okay. By the way, hey, good morning on YouTube. You're out there too. Good morning, YouTube. Come on over to the Twitch. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Come chat with us, guys. We are sitting 3 follows away from 300, and I know 300 follows does not sound like a big deal for many content creators. It's not, but for us, it is. If you could give us some love and help us get that accomplished, I'd appreciate it. Logan said Max Clark. I saw that this morning that Max Clark is going to be called up to join the Tigers. Got to shout out any Hoosier that makes it to the big leagues. Max Clark is from Franklin, Indiana, just a little bit southeast of Indianapolis. Very cool to see him get that chance with the Tigers. It makes me wonder, Logan, if they're planning on changing their roster any over the next few days. Because man, there's a ton of chatter that Tariq Skubal, in fact, seems very likely to have played his last game as a Tiger. I'd be surprised if he's not someone that is playing for a different team next time he takes the mound. I've got to guess that Logan, as I say it, he types it in chat, would like to see it be the Brewers. I understand that. I could see it happen. I could absolutely see it happen. They've got the young talent that it would probably take to get a Skubal rental. I could absolutely see that, man. I could absolutely see it. In fact, listen, my Cardinals are out of it. If I'm being real, I know they're sitting at like 500, but they're not. They're not serious contenders. Excuse me, serious contenders. I'd like to see the Brewers do it this year. I genuinely would like to see the Brewers do it this year, man. Yeah, I'm all for that. I would just you just watch if he goes to the freaking Dodgers. I'm telling you what, if he ends up in LA with the Dodgers, like something's not right. You know what I'm saying? Something isn't working. I could see him in Milwaukee though for sure. All right, so I'd mentioned on Monday that I had this idea that on Thursday nights when football season starts, we might be able to do kind of like a neat little side cast. Like maybe we could watch. Well, we can't watch the game on Twitch. I don't have the rights to. I did some research. I'd said on Monday, like since Amazon, which owns Twitch by the way, is streaming the Thursday night games on Twitch, maybe I could just pull it up on here. Well, I looked into it, and legally, of course, I'm not allowed to because I don't have the express written consent of the National Football League, its teams or players, to quote that little bump that plays. Can you hear me? You can hear me, but now you can't see me, can you? This is fun. I think you can see me now. Can you see me now, Logan? And you can hear me. I think you can see me. I think you can hear me. That probably ruins the vibe, but all right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move slightly to where I'm not bumping any of those things. There we go. Okay. All right. So enough yapping. I did some research, and ESPN shares data, real time data. They've got a real time data server for like the way games are falling. I don't know that I can stream this next Thursday. I might be able to. I might not be able to. But at some point, I want to try. I want to show you what I've tried here. Okay. So I was able to create a scene using the data that ESPN shares that should. Is this a W or not? Uh oh. There it is. It loaded now. I think we can do a watch along that will also show you the current score of the game and what's happening. Do you see that? See at the bottom of the screen? Right now it's set to next Thursday's Hall of Fame game. Next Thursday is also Madden release day, guys. I don't know if I'll be on. I don't know if I'll be able to be on at all next Thursday. Um, but like what I think I've got here is something that should be able to show the chat so we can watch Thursday night football together while we're actually seeing the update on the score. Now, what I can't do obviously is put the game on stream, right? But like what this should do is it should show you at the top, it should show you, like, hey, 1st and 10 for Carolina on the Panthers 23. And things like that. And it should show you the time. Isn't that cool? Do you like that? Do you guys like that? I think that's a really cool feature that we may be able to keep this thing updated, right? That would be really cool for watching a standalone game, a Thursday night game, or I don't think that Monday nights are super likely for me to be able to do this, but there's a possibility we could catch a Monday night game too, right? I think that's really cool, guys. What I think is really cool is then I was sitting there thinking, okay, that's cool. What if we had the ability to, like, at 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, sit and watch all the games, a la Red Zone, a la Scott Hansen. Shout out our friends at NFL Films and the NFL Network. So I also said, all right, what if we created a. Yeah, that's cool, Logan. Isn't that neat? Then I said, what if we were able to create a scene where we could keep tabs on a bunch of games all at once? And I admittedly got a little bit of help from some AI that helped me figure out how to set this up. But I have set up what I'm calling the Sunday watch along screen. Tell me if this would be cool if we could pull this off. Ready? Look at this. Now, right now, it's only showing you that one game, the Hall of Fame game. But what this screen is supposed to do is to show you all of the scores that are happening right now. So I'd almost be like stealing a little bit of Scott Hansen's thunder. You know what I'm saying? How cool would that be, guys? Now, I also said, get out of here. Wisebot doing the Lord's work. Logan says brains will combust. So I said, this looks really cool, Wisebot. Or not Wisebot, but AI that's helping me figure out how to code this. How can I test this? And it gave me a command that would put up like a dummy. So like if I enter this command, this test grid command, look at what it shows us. Logan says tisk tisk using AI. I think you're smart to use AI. So imagine if this is what you saw like Sunday, like 2 p.m. Eastern, as we're watching football together. How awesome would that be? You could keep tabs on all the games happening all at once. No, you can't watch them on here, right? You can watch Red Zone or you can watch your local game. Logan could be watching his Packers, hopefully come back on those 49ers, but he could keep tabs on all the games just by being here with RKB. And then check this out. So what this also is supposed to do is if somebody scores a touchdown, is supposed to not only change the obviously this will all update in real time, but you'll see an alert in the test. You'll see it up in the top of the screen at the Kansas City Baltimore game. Not only will it show you the new touchdown, it'll also underneath me, because I learned not to say below me on stream. Underneath me, it'll also update in this little box down here. This is latest touchdown. Check this out. Now it's a little buggy because it thinks that the Titans scored a touchdown. We all know the Titans are going to score a bunch of those this year, right? And I don't even think, yeah, there it is up there. But isn't that cool? I think that's really cool, man. I think we could use this to watch Sunday afternoon football together. Am I promising you this is going to happen every week? No. Am I saying like this is definitely a go for week one? No, I kind of want it to be. But that's kind of, I think that's really cool, man. I think that's really cool. So anyway, those are just some of the things I'm thinking about as we get ready to have football season. I've been excited for football seasons in the past. I don't know that I've been as ready for football season as I am this year. I'm kind of pumped for it. I kind of can't wait for it. Guys, I'm going to quit yapping. I want to jump in here. We've got the little play window open here, the practice window open inside our Logan says the Titans are going 0-1. They're playing the Jets. I would argue they shouldn't, but could I see it happen? Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. All right, I'm kind of farming things that will turn into our response clip. Okay, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Okay. So with my apologies in advance, guys, I just want to make sure you all know what I'm doing. I'm intentionally trying to create some things to respond to some of the comments in there. Okay. So here we go. Help me shop, Logan? How should I start this clip out? What should I say? I should say something like, here we go, I got it. When I posted my last clip about this play, the rocket toss, I had no idea you guys were going to give it so much love and attention. But there were some really valid comments in there that I want to respond to today. The most important part of the story that I forgot to tell you in my last clip is, and let's start this over. I think the most asked question in my last clip was about where to find the rocket toss play. It's in the playbooks for all 3 service academies. Check Army, check Navy, check Air Force. I also think it's in the standard option playbook. Here we go. Oh, wrong play. I gotta pick a new play just to choose a new play.
Flag 14! Flag 14!
Here we go. A lot of other comments were talking about there are defenses that could definitely stop the rocket tossed. Let's test that. Cover 4 was one of the ones. There's got to be a cover 4. I don't want it from Dime. This commenter says cover 4 can stop the rocket toss.
Here we go! Ready! Blue 30!
Well, in cover 4, with 4 back-playing cornerbacks, I mean, is it a one-play touchdown? No. But is it stopping that play?
Red 18!
Is it completely chewing that play apart? I don't think so. Bo Jackson knows. That's not tearing that play up.
Go! Ready! One!
Let's run it the other way.
Check, check, check! 89-19 fire ball! 89-19 fire ball! Go, go!
And of course, flipping it the other way. Listen, not every play is going to always win. That's my favorite thing about this game. There's not, to my knowledge, any plays in this game that are always going to beat everything. But I don't think, would you guys agree? I don't think I would say cover 4 will always beat this. See, what was the other one? Somebody said try, a 3-4 defense. We'll do that one in a second. Something 3-4. This commenter wants to see what a 3-4 defense will do to stop rocket toss. Let's try it. Oh, face cam's gone.
Flag 29! Flag 29!
Good Lord. There we go. Am I back? Thank you, Logan. I'm just going to stop breathing. Here we've put the defense in a 3-4 cover 2. Let's see what cover 2 does. Cover 2 seems to be maybe a problem. It seems that maybe that cornerback in the direction of the run is going to beat the receiver and be there to make a tackle. Not always, though.
Here we go! Check, check!
Let's try flipping this play. I think you can beat cover 2 with this. I don't think you'll always beat cover 2, but I think cover 2 is beatable.
85!
Hey, Joe, welcome in, brother. Oh, no. Logan, Joe's fine. Joe is always welcome here. Joe, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? I'm trying to master the art of the clip. Logan, you know doggone well that I have not mastered the art of anything. You like post and go? Dude, I struggle to throw the football in this game. I cannot lie to you. I struggle to throw the football. Hey, it's good to see you, man. How are you? Are you well? Let's see. What was the other one I want to respond to? Somebody had said, I got to go back and look. Somebody had said 3-4 cover 2. We got cover 2 covered. Joe, it is yes. You can turn the timing-based catching off. They've kind of nerfed it. It seems when they updated the game last week. I've just still not gotten really good at it, to be real. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying, brother? Let's see. This is still cover 2, right?
Now, ready. Blue 22 for ready, go.
Okay, so the last thing I'll talk about, guys, is what you can do if somebody starts spamming it. I don't really have the ability to show it. So we're going to talk about, like, you can audible, or we're going to talk about the play action passes. Okay? Logan, Joe said, oh, Joe, dude, I'm telling you what, the cone passing was so hard. I never figured that out, dude. I never once figured that out. I think we're in an ad break. I hope you guys can stick through it. Now, if you've got an opponent that starts spamming your play, in other words, they start recognizing the rocket toss, and say maybe they bring a linebacker or a safety up to defend that play, here's something you could think about doing. In the same playbook, see the fake rocket toss rollout, try that play. So in the fake rocket toss rollout, you're going to fake this motion, and then you're going to have the ability to... Now, I found that the best thing you can do here is to look first to see if you have a mobile quarterback, that bootleg often, not always, but often is wide open. You've got to hit turbo from the second that the fake happens, though. Are you going to break this for a touchdown? I'd say no. I'd say you're probably not. If the action isn't there, you could try to find the fullback running this seam. He's quite often, in my experience, open. So that's one option for you. Here's something else you could do. You could audible, hit square or X, audible to this wingback dive. This doesn't always work, but if they're spamming the outside run, see, that time it didn't work very well. If they're spamming that outside run, you might be able to break an inside run because maybe they've taken one of these linebackers. On my game, they've not moved one of those linebackers out to go cover the play. Your user opponent might actually have done that. I appreciate all the love and kindness you've shown. Hey, if you like the last 2 clips, come follow us on Twitch. We're trying to grow our community there. That's this exact username. We're trying to grow it up. Nah, I can do that better. I can do that better. I appreciate all the love and kindness you guys have shown this week. If you like these last 2 clips, come follow us on Twitch, where we do these kind of things all the time. It's also almost Madden season. Can't wait to see you. There we go. Joe said there's another play you don't know the name, but it's where you fake twice to 2 different running backs. I've seen... I think I know the play you're talking about. I don't know where it's at. But it really genuinely... RKB clips, Logan says. I genuinely think that just all depends, man, on, like, plays that take forever to generate are just really hard to... They're just really hard to, like, here, like, if you're running that fake, and they can't recover on you, yeah, I really think that's the move. Logan says I'm chud maxing. Yikes! Yikes! That may be correct though, Logan. That might be accurate. Okay, that one won't be on the clip. That one won't be on the clip. Guys, I appreciate your patience. Can you guys hear me now? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
Wide.
All right, let's quit out of here. Guys, I really only have about another hour or so that I could be on here with you. I just want to run into some Ultimate Team things. Okay, we'll do some cut stuff. Make sure you repeat that correctly. Okay. Don't misquote me if you said, what was RKB doing on the stream today? He was doing cut stuff on camera. Make sure you give all the context. Joe, are you playing Ultimate Team? For your clips on TikTok, you have to say purple at... You know what? I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to do that. I genuinely appreciate... You're right. I'm aware of that. I don't have a problem at all saying the word Twitch. If TikTok wants to cut some things off there, that's okay. All right. But I understand that you're right, that for some reason that word triggers the folks at TikTok. Should I do one more version of that? Should I do one more version of that where I don't say Twitch, I say purple app? I'll do it. Look, Joe, you're basically like my director. I love that, dude. Thank you. Logan, I don't understand it either. I can understand where they might view it as a, competitive kind of deal. I know there's content creators all the time that multi-stream, and they won't say the word Twitch because TikTok will throttle those. But I always assumed, Joe, that just applied to like TikTok Live. I didn't know it would apply to the. Look, it says Twitch on the on my little bumper thing, Logan said just voice over the hey, if you like that clip, come join us on the purple app. You want it to sound like the dubbed over. I don't know that I think that's my best practice. The voiceover has to sound, hey guys, come join me on the purple app. Yeah, like that. I don't think that's a winner. I don't think that's a winner. I'll get back in there and I'll just say it. Here we go. I got it. Oh, let's get back in the flex phone. Now I lost. I'm just having a rough technology day, guys. There we go. And if you've enjoyed these clips, come follow us over on the Purple app. You know which Purple app it is at this very name. Nah, that sucks. That is, Joe. That is how I feel about saying Purple app instead of. Man, how pale was I in that clip for the emote? Good Lord. You can tell it's summer right now, can't you? Yikes. Do you guys see the difference? Like, look at my stupid noggin. Wait, back then or now, Joe? It's been a hot minute, that's right, yeah. I had a beard and everything back then. Here we go. Here we go. And if you've enjoyed these clips, come follow us over on the Purple app at this name, where we're going to do things like this all the time. Guys, it's also almost Madden season. We're going to play some MUT, too. Come join us. There we go. That's it. One Take RKB, that's what they call them. That's what they call them. One Take RKB. That's what they call them, boys. I can't say MUT? Yes, I can. What do I have to say? Madden Ultimate Team? Logan says, take him away. Take him away. Joe, what are you up to today? What you got? What you got in your Thursday plans, brother? What you got going on? Are you guys excited for Madden season? Joe, are you gonna be playing Madden? Logan's gonna be playing Madden once he gets his console. We're gonna have to listen, Logan. I mean, it's got to be priority one. I know you're not like trying to get a car or anything. Priority one has to be the Xbox S, doesn't it, Logan? When you get this job. You haven't played Madden in a hot minute, Logan? Or Joe says. So, Joe, you're going to be playing... Are you playing college, though? You're more of an ultimate college player? Guys, let's see what our dailies look like. I forget when the dailies... No, we want the free pass still. Oh, we're getting really close to the Season 1 being done already. Cool. So the dailies are not, they've not updated yet. Joe, you haven't played college since 2014. Do you have interest in playing these new games, man? It would be really cool if you could. It would be really cool if you could. Anything good in the store? I think, did you guys see the clip where we pulled 2 LTDs in the same pack? I think I've used up all of my pack luck for the rest of eternity. We got a Rush series here. That's interesting. Where I can get a B&D pack. You can get a second one for 90. We could probably get 3 of those if those are worth checking out. We'll check out what those are in a minute. Logan said the points thing on Xbox says it'll take you 32.5 years to earn enough points. Okay. No, Joe, I 100% get that. The microtransactions are not... I will always only spend what... I know I'm covering up my points. I'll only spend what's preloaded. I won't spend money outside of what they give you for the game. No, I'm with you. And honestly, truth be told, as much fun as I'm having playing College Ultimate Team, when Madden drops, I'm probably prioritizing playing Madden instead of college. Hey, Bray, welcome in, brother. How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Logan, I think that would take you a long time to earn your Xbox just through the points. Yeah. Bray, we're doing well, brother. I hope you're doing well, too. I'm glad to hear you're well. I wonder who's in these Rush packs. We should check that out. I'm not spending money to get on one of those passes. Do you guys know, is there anybody really good in these Rush packs? We should check out that little program. I thought one of these cards would show it to us. I guess not. Here, let's look at the catalog. That'll show it, won't it? Logan, yes, my packs are Russian. That's right, they are. They came from St. Petersburg, Moscow. Yeah, those things. You got it, man. That's exactly what's up. That's exactly what's up. Hey, Loner next door. Welcome in. How you doing, Loner? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Thanks for being with us. Oh, guys, look at 89 Mike Vick. Look at that. Look at 89 Mike Vick here. 89 speed, 90 throwing power. You're doing well, Loner. That's good, man. How many infinity billion coins is this card going to be worth? You said you're... Listen, we pulled Junior Seau too, Joe. We did. In fact, we got him in the... You can see it on the... on the Twitch and the TikTok and the... Or not the Twitch, but... on the YouTube clips, we got him in the same pack as we got the 87 Julian Saiyan. We got 2 LTDs in the same pack, dude. Yeah, he's a fun user to play with. Hey guys, I've not looked at the auction house. 89 Michael Vick. you guys that know College Ultimate Team, type in the chat your guess at what he's going for right now. I'm going to tell you out loud, my guess is he's going for something like 3 million coins. 1 million? I'm going to guess it's like 3. But Logan, that's funny. Loner says 8 million. Let's check, guys. Let's check. He's not in there. Oh, maybe he's not. Maybe he's a collections. Maybe nobody has him. Maybe he's a card you get from completing. I've not looked. I admittedly don't know how the program works. Let's see. Where can I just find? There we go. Program. Okay. So I wonder what those Summer Rush tickets are used for. Use these Rush tickets in the Summer Rush set to exchange for reward. Well, we're going to have to earn some of those. Logan says you heard that Vic beat up the dog that was in him. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm not falling for it. I wish those cards would load. It looks like there's some decent cards in this rush. Yeah, let's check this out. Surely there is a set of objectives or challenges here. I didn't mean objectives. I meant like challenges. That's what I was. No? Nothing? Alright, that's wild. I thought there might be a thing in there. Is there a head-to-head deal? I cannot play head-to-head, guys. I just suck. Even that overtime thing, I think, would cook me, boys. Events, there we go. That's surely there's a rush thing in there. There we go. Summer Rush Draft. Oh, that's cool. The draft players. Joseph, just use the shine on your... Okay. Yikes. That's crazy comms there, Joe. Not wrong. You're not wrong about it. You're not wrong. We may check that out at some point. That's worth looking at. 4 wins get you an 80+ overall Summer Rush reward. That's worth checking out. That's worth checking out. I just want to kind of grind through a little bit on this solo deal. All right, were you guys with me on that? Honestly, this Phenoms program against the CPU is not a bad play. It's 4 quick little games to win. When you win them, you get an 80+ overall Phenoms card. I think it's worth your time. I think it's worth your time. Plus, when else are you going to get a chance to beat up on Ole Miss? Guys, after all that attention that we got earlier this week, we got to start by running Rocket Toss. We got to start by running Rocket Toss. They got like 9 in the box, 8 in the box.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Find some fresh air.
Bo knows. Bo knows the Rocket Toss wins.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle.
Check this out. Now I'm going to run the fake.
This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this.
The thing that in the comments of that video though that showed up to me is that I get the sense that a significant portion of people that play this game are looking for plays that are always going to be like that one-play touchdown. I just don't think that those exist in this game. Do you guys agree with that? I don't think that there really is like a one-play touchdown like this always wins. You know, that's just not something that exists. You know, it's just not in the game. Yep.
Climbing up to tackle that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball.
Guys, I cannot wait for Madden. I'm ready for football season, but I am pumped for Madden. We are a week away. If you bought the MVP Plus version, if you played college football on July 2nd, you're going to get to play Madden next Thursday, a week from today. I can't wait, man. Looks like a 2 p.m. Eastern release, just like it was for college football on that Thursday, and I can't wait. I will not be on right when the game releases because I'll be at work, real talk. But you can guarantee that when we get home, you know what we'll be doing. We'll be jumping on to Madden and checking it out. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Talk to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film.
Who should we do our online franchise with in Madden?
For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Would you guys want to see a Packers franchise?
It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Swan. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
I could do the Titans. That's my team. We could do a Titans franchise.
This third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back.
Who would be a fun team to run a franchise with?
Nice start for this.
You know, I don't want someone that like it wouldn't. To me, it wouldn't be fun to. Oh, let's do a Chiefs franchise. You know, let's do a Rams franchise, right? I wouldn't want to necessarily pick like a top contender. I think it would be more fun to try to build something. You know, rocket toss. We got to do it. Look at this. They've got 3 guys stacked over here, like a safety and a linebacker up.
Making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants
That
for this team.
that kind of works, doesn't it? That kind of works. So the next time I see that, what I'll do is I will audible into that play action or something else.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their
There really isn't anything in this game, I think, that always is going to win and always will beat everything, you know?
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
All right, guys.
That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on.
Sorry, guys, give me just 1 second. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry. Logan says, what is this guy? I was responding to my wife. My wife was talking shop for a minute. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being patient. Logan, you never know what I'm scheming, dude. 200,000 views on Instagram. Are we at 200,000 views on that last clip?
On first down, it's 2nd and 9. Say it.
And I don't know that I ever expected 200,000 people to ever listen to anything I ever said.
They'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Now from inside the red zone. Release to the back. Got his man. Can't quite cross.
Something else I love in this game.
But they'll have the first down.
Something else I love in this game. We're at 198. That's wild, dude.
That's their first.
That is wild.
And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Here's something else I love in this game, guys. I'll show it to you the next time we get the ball. It doesn't make a lot of sense to do during the goal line. Well, I can kind of show it here.
Throwing, say it. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Looking for just one more yard.
We're going to make a second clip. It may not go viral.
Run it with the fullback. And he surges across the line. Touchdown.
Welcome to the Clip Farm, guys.
Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's
Ba,
early,
ba,
but you gotta find something positive. Right now,
We-
everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting them out early in this
Joe, if you're here, Joe, I'm trying to remember. I know for a fact that Joe is a Fighting Irish fan. I don't remember who the NFL team is if he has one. I thought it was the Patriots, but I can't recall if that's correct. He's gone? Oh, I'm gone.
On
Awesome.
the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard.
Don't you like it better when I'm gone, though?
Here comes the Ole Miss offense.
Isn't that better?
Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry
I would think that. I think that makes it better.
Right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there.
We got an incomplete pass while I was texting my wife.
This
That's
juncture
wild.
in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
So now it's second and long.
Hey, I'm really glad you're here. Happy Thursday morning, everybody. I'm RKB. We play, right now, a lot of football on the internet. Never will.
This time it's complete.
But I'm glad you're here.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that
Wide open.
desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
Wants to throw on first down.
Boom. Look at that green.
Oh!
Hit me with those green emotes.
Who says defensive
We're
backs
glitching?
don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch.
Is the
A lot of
camera
times you see
glitching?
guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Just for a quick second.
One more snap before the half. Here's Julian saying to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down.
All right.
That's how we'll end the first half.
No problemo there. Yet. Is that a yucky pick? Is that what a yick is?
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, Logan. Yicked.
Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach at the half. They have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team,
Run right through them. There you go.
on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile
Yep,
environment. We have got to start asserting ourselves. Be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to do that here to start the third. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw it, Swan. Unloads to the wideout.
I saw that one.
Connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Rebels line up to punt it
This
away.
may not be a lengthy stream if my tech issues can't
Had to kick it away.
settle.
He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really...
Here's one of my favorite things in College Football 27 that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. Hit R1 or RT. Hang on, I'll do this.
And I like how
I'll do
they're
this
letting different
from the
guys
practice
get involved.
field
They've
after the
got
game.
So many different playmakers all over the field.
There's something I want to share,
It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that,
but
you
it's
might as
basically
well
hitting
go for it.
R1 or
Try to make up for
RB.
some of
It's
that lost
RB
ground on second down.
for your, or L1 or LB to change to all verticals or slants.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
It's basically just an extension of your ability to audible.
Touchdown, Spartan.
LB.
Way into the end zone.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from
We're
the
spamming
offense,
now.
but this thing is a defense option. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to
Weak.
tackle this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating.
That was
It's hard to
cheesy.
watch, man. Just we got to get lined up.
I lied on the 1 minute 30 break. It was a minute 40. What the heck?
Yes, and these defenses, they're giving up big.
What are we gonna do with the people at Twitch?
Because it's points right away, and a lot of points in this football game. And these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Here he comes.
Are you sitting there, Logan, with like a timer, like a stopwatch?
Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop
Taking all your money?
at the 22.
Yeah, I owe you 10 seconds of ad revenue. I apologize.
22.
Because, you know, I do automatically program that myself, Logan.
There to stop him in his tracks, and they get
It showed a
moving
minute
on that
40?
play.
That's wild.
Plenty of work to do
I wonder if
here
that's
on
a
second
change
and
in Twitch's setting.
long. Back to
Weird.
throw, it's Swan. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense.
I'll check that out.
Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now third and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left.
There's another green pick.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the...
That's a better green pick than what I got when I was sitting in class. That's a better green pick than I got.
One good covering corner. Fewer lucky
It was easy.
You've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same
That was a better green pick than I got sitting in 7th grade class when I was 12 up my nose.
And you saw it on that last play coming away with
Couldn't ask for better starting field
Just
position
stop,
for this
Logan
offense.
says.
from the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll line up for a second down play. We've reached the break.
I'm trying too hard. Yeah, I was. My nose is starting bleeding. Oh, you mean with the jokes, not in 7th grade.
Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Right back to it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. Ready. Say it. Makes the grab on the left. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
4th down, Saying. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Gotta get an old Mike Allstott touchdown.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this
this camera is bothering me. I don't wanna.
Bring in the heat. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
After this game ends, I'll go back and show the other thing I wanted to show real quick, and then I may just call this one, guys. I'm sorry about the technology.
Where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't
I really need to get a permanent setup. I need to get for real stuff. I'm working on it. I know I've said that for a minute. I'm working on it.
They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28.
And when I say for real stuff, I mean like
He wants a big play
oh
here.
God.
What a spectacular grab there as they
like
try to finish this
a
game
desk,
with a little
you know,
something to
like we're
feel
not
good
sitting on
about.
my couch.
And the best thing about this,
That's what I mean.
Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over
There we
for
go.
a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
I'm sorry about the tech issues, guys. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Got some nice coins, though. Let me go practice real quick. I'll show off what I meant. One of my favorite new features in College Football 27 that I don't hear hardly anybody talking about are these quick 3, 2, 1. One of my favorite features that's new to College Football 27 that I don't hear hardly anybody talking about are the audibles under the custom adjustments menu. You probably know that you can open up your audibles menu by hitting the square or the X, depending on whether or not you're on PlayStation or Xbox. But if instead you hold L1 or LB, you get this custom adjustments menu. And you can change the routes for all of your receivers at once from this menu. If you hit, I'm on Xbox, so A, you can go all verts. If you hit X or the square, you can go to slants. If you hit the Y, you'll get this mesh pattern that seems pretty cheesy still. If you go to B, you'll get outs for everybody. Here, I'll run this slants. They've got cover 2. Let's run mesh. It looks like they're in cover 2. I'll run mesh. And then I've got this open play that kind of opens up here, other than that my tight end got in the way. Here it looks like they're in cover 2, so I'll hit LB, and I'll choose Y for mesh. That'd be triangle if you're on the PlayStation. And now I've got this play that's going to open up and let my receiver... Okay. Guess I better throw it to the other receiver, huh? It looks like they're in cover 2, so I'm going to hold LB, and I'm going to choose Y for mesh. That should create an opportunity for me to find this A receiver underneath, and he's open for a decent gain. Do you like this feature? Let me know in the comments. I think we made it. Logan, I'm sorry about the technology stuff. I'm gonna cut her off here. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Logan hates all the features. I'll work on trying to get things figured out. I know you do, brother. Logan, I appreciate you for being here, man. I'm sorry that this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I don't know if tomorrow is a stream day or not. Honestly, I've got a couple things to help my mother do in the morning. There's a chance I could be on for a little bit, maybe around this time tomorrow, but I'll certainly keep you guys up to date. I may not see you back on here again till Monday morning, but follow all the socials, keep those things active. You know, in that link tree, we've got things set up. Logan, it's just you and me, buddy. I'm not going to rate. I'm just going to cut it off. But I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate everybody that hung out. Hey, keep giving that Instagram and the TikTok some love. I'll get some checks real quick on where those are at. Right now, TikTok, that clip from Tuesday is sitting where? We're sitting at 41.7. So about almost 42,000 people have watched that thing. I found that the feedback on TikTok is usually more positive, and on Instagram it's usually like lame, you know. And then, guys, on the feed, we are so close to 200,000 on that clip. That is crazy. We are at 199,000 and change. I hope that thing keeps blowing up. Guys, I'm going to make some reaction content. You'll be seeing it over the next couple days. We're so close to Madden. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Logan, I appreciate you, my friend. I'm going to cut it here, guys. Have a great, safe Thursday. Peace.